Lucky ball.
Sunday bar, Kuko Jumuku, you not inside, you not know. Besuruku, Sunday bar, Kuko Jumuku, you not inside, you not know. I want to get baby cat dance. Your delay, not your denial. Don't give up, keep working harder. No matter how long the storm lasts, the sun will always shine behind the cloud. No matter how long the storm lasts, the sun will always shine behind the cloud. Your setback will be a major comeback. Me pa, I only hope for long life. Bubbly water can carry rock. Then they don't dead, no cause to worry. Give God the glory for the little love. Give God the glory, keeping me alive.
So I give God the glory for keeping me alive. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Get a puppy glory, I'm sorry to give God the glory for keeping me alive. Once you got food to eat, thank you. You get more to come, thank you. You get air to breathe, thank you.
Your current situation is not your final destination. No condition is permanent. Infection, starvation, temptation is not a potion. If you pray for my downfall, sorry, oh, come and get your refund. No weapon for making me shall prosper. Cause I'm covered with the blood of Jesus. I sold my soul to the Holy Ghost. You already know I'm about to grow. I walk through the valley and the shadow of death. I fear no evil. I still be so. I don't completely hope. Lord, I'm grateful and thankful.
So I give God the glory for keeping me alive. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Get a puppy glory, I'm sorry. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Once you got food to eat, thank you. You get more to talk, thank you. You get air to breathe, thank you. Get a puppy glory, get a puppy glory, get a glory. Baba, I thank you, Daddy. I thank you. If I wanted to know what I cannot one. If I wanted to know what I cannot do one. If I wanted to know what I cannot do one. If I wanted to know what I cannot do one. If I be home, Baba hold me. Unam hold me. Baba hold me. Baba hold me. Unam hold me.
Make our way, come on. Make our way, come on. Manya come on, make our way, come on. Work back your well, what the flap pocket? Somebody just eat the flap pocket. Manya come on, make our way.
So I give God the glory for keeping me alive. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Get a puppy glory, I'm sorry. Give God the glory for keeping me alive. Once you got food to eat, thank you. You get more to talk, thank you. You get air to breathe, thank you. Get a puppy glory, get a puppy glory, get a glory.
Besuruku, Sunday bar, Kuko Jumuku, you not inside, you not know. Besuruku, Sunday bar, Kuko Jumuku, you not inside, you not know.
The Moraga Media Group launches Liberia's first paid streaming platform titled Vibes on April 28, 2021. At Vibes, artists will make money from their work. Listen, as an artist, download the app and create your artist profile and upload your songs and cover for free. Each artist signing up to the platform get paid as users or fans stream their song monthly. Users are going to download the app and pay a monthly subscription of $2 USD to listen to unlimited songs monthly using Orange Money and various online payments cards. Vibes app is available on the Google Play Store and on Apple Store. VYBEZ. For more inquiries, you can visit our office on Benson and Macklin Street or call them on the following numbers: +231 775 66872 or +231 777 304 304, or visit their website on www.moraviamediagroup.com or email info@moraviamediagroup.com. Get paid today as an artist for your work with Vibes.
Welcome to Circus, where you can find great quality t-shirts, hoodies, and other merchandise inspired by culture and creativity. We offer a variety of unique designs you can rock for any occasion that will fit your style. Visit our website at circus.com, ser-kes.com, and subscribe for exclusive access to discounts, new arrivals, and many more. Thank you for choosing Circus.
This love that make me shamanya. I'm a little baby, marama.
Are you looking for a place where to fix your keys if lost or damaged? Or are you thinking on how to duplicate your home, office, or car keys? Don't worry, because your worries are all over. AutoKey Liberia is the best solution to all of your problems. At AutoKey Liberia, we are specialized in all keys programs and professional in other keys and remotes of all types. We are located at Say on Time Bourgeois Orland. Find us at Clever Mission Junction EOW Community. For more information, you can call the following cell numbers: 0777-337-808 or 0886-530-512. Do business with AutoKey Liberia and thank me later.
Are you looking for a property to buy or rent? Are you a property owner and looking for a quick and suitable way to sell your properties? Are you looking for a house, an apartment, or land to buy in Liberia, West Africa? Look no further, because Superior Real Estate has all the solutions to your problems. They have beautiful acres of land and comfortable homes for you to buy now. Registered and incorporated, Superior Real Estate is bringing honest real estate transactions and a peace of mind to all their clients. Located in Pinzio, Superior Real Estate can be reached on 0880-544-111 or WhatsApp them on +231-775-874610. You will not be disappointed. Superior Real Estate you can trust.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
You're listening to the Costa Show. Today is Tuesday, May the 11th, 2021. The time in Monrovia is 7:30. The time in Delaware is 3:30. I'm Henry Pedro Costa, your humble servant, and Boaka is my co-host in Monrovia, Liberia. And it's good to be here. Good morning, Boaka.
Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners home and abroad. It's Tuesday, and been wet since last evening, but a little shining this morning. It's good to be here.
Well, you should be glad. Maybe the rain will put some enough water in the hydro, and it will be all right for a while. Say your country gotta wait for rain to get the rainwater to get in the hydro before it be alright.
Yeah.
Hey, Liberia.
Or else we all will carry one bucket of water. Each household will carry one bucket of water to the hydro.
I know. I'm telling you, man, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. So, folks, recently the European Union dispatched a delegation to Liberia. The delegation was called the Electoral Follow-up Commission of the European Union. All right, so the European Union sent this delegation to Liberia as a follow-up to previous missions they had made to the country, specifically regarding election matters. Elections. The international community is very concerned, very, very interested in the coming elections, particularly the presidential and general elections in 2023. They will be a turning point. So the EU went to Liberia, and the mission, the chief observer of the electoral observation mission, Maria Arena, she said, and I quote, in 2017, the Liberian authorities asked Europe to be there, and we decided to be there. That means that we asked for their help, and they agreed to offer their help. She goes further. We made these recommendations. It is not for Europe. It is because Liberia asked us to do so. But if we do recommendations without implementation, it's no use. Now, they're talking about electoral reform, things that the government should have done, things that the government did not do. The electoral observation mission, which was in the country recently, I think they may have left. They're planning to support a number of reforms.
To be real, your audio this morning, I don't know, but it's not like yesterday.
What is it, low?
Not like low, but a little faint.
Is it okay now? 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Get the microphone up some more. Let me see.
1 2 1 2. Hello?
I want you carry the mic.
Hello? Is it okay?
Yeah, I want you carry the microphone up towards you a bit. Let's see.
Man, when I bring the mic close, it can be a problem. I don't like the way it sounds when I bring it close. Is it okay?
It's okay. Okay, it's okay now.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. So let me go back to that story. So I'm told the EU they're very concerned about election matters in the country, particularly the elections that are coming, 2023. They believe that, we need to make reforms. They're talking about voter registration, which is key. They're talking about safeguarding future inaugurations. They're talking about civic education. They're talking about women participation, a whole number of things the EU is concerned about. Now, folks, let's move on to something else here. So, George Weah's son, George Weah Jr., George Weah Jr. is in trouble. Now, the boy is a very reckless boy. One of the reasons why his father doesn't like him staying in Liberia is because he is a dipsomaniac. When I was growing up at some age, I believe when I was in my very early teens, I developed an avarice and penchant for learning big words, very, very big vocabulary. And I thought it was very fancy. I made the dictionary my friend and the encyclopedia. And I thought it made me sound smarter than the rest of my friends. But I realized, as much as it helped me expand my vocabulary, which is important, but you're not necessarily a smart person because you can conjure up or you can memorize a lot of big words and be able to conjure them up when you're speaking to sound intelligent. But still, it was something that fascinated me. So the word dipsomaniac means anybody who has an insatiable appetite for alcohol, for liquor. It's DIP. Of course, you already know what DIP means. Dipsomaniac. 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 An individual with an insatiable desire to consume alcohol. And apparently, George Weah's son is a dipsomaniac. But then they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The man himself is an alcoholic, so is his son. Now, I used to have this thing where I will learn the opposites of words. For example, the word dipsomaniac means somebody who drinks excessively, whereas the word teetotal, a teetotaler is someone who doesn't drink alcohol at all. Someone who abstains completely from the consumption of alcohol is called a teetotaler. Yeah, that was back in the day when Henry Costa was 25 years younger. All right, folks. Now, so yesterday, the AFP reported, International Media Organization, in the MSN News, Liberian President Weah's son sentenced over Ibiza-style parties. Now, folks, Ibiza. What is Ibiza? I'm going to explain to you. Ibiza is a place in Spain. But guys, it's one of those places, if you love to party, you want to go. Ibiza is the capital of partying in the whole wide world. Jolly, jolly. Ibiza is the capital city of partying. It's a place in Spain. It's a beautiful place. People go from all over the world to Ibiza to party. Bogey. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Yes. Ibiza, picking. Ibiza. Now, so the title of the story is very funny. Liberian President Weah's son sentenced over Ibiza-style parties. What kind of parties they make have?
Ibiza.
They not say regular party. They say the main parties resemble the party that they can have in the capital city of what? Parties. Jolly, jolly. Now, so some folks may read the headline, but they may not know what they call Ibiza. That is Ibiza. It is in Spain. It is spelled, for those of you who might want to look it up. It is spelled Ibiza. Ibiza. And that's more jolly takes place in Ibiza. Now let me read the story. The son of Liberia's ex-footballer president, George Weah, has been handed a 6-month suspended jail sentence by a French court for Ibiza-style parties at his home in an upmarket Paris suburb. Upmarket, upscale, the money people area. Now, you all remember I told you that I found out a few months ago through my American friends that George Weah bought a $3 million condo in Paris. Hello? That is where his useless junior boy lives with his son Timothy Weah, who plays for Lille. He plays for that team in France called Lille. Now, that's where Claire Weah goes all the time. That's where she was going when she was arrested at the Charles de Gaulle airport and detained for 48 hours because she was traveling with contraband. Now, contraband can mean a number of things: drugs, an illicit amount of cash. In her case, they said she was moving an illicit amount of cash and she was detained at the airport for 48 hours. But listen, so this is the condominium where Cham Weah stays with his brother Tim Weah. And that's why Timothy Weah throws the parties in the people decent community. Let me read for you, folks. But they suspended the sentence. What does that mean? It's suspended sentence. Okay, someone will be like, oh, boy, guy, you are hereby sentenced to 6 months in jail. But due to the fact that you are the son of the president of a foreign country, we will suspend the sentence. That means you are sentenced, but you will not serve the sentence. That's what I mean by a suspended sentence. So George Weah Jr. was sentenced to 6 months in jail, but the judge decided to suspend the sentence. Apparently because the Liberian government, through our diplomatic mission there, might have made a representation to the French authorities for them to exercise a diplomatic leniency. Now, let me read the story. Let me read the story. George Weah Jr., of course, that's the man's full name, 33 years old, was ordered to pay 20,000 euros, or the equivalent of $24,000, to his neighbors after more than 2 years of parties that were described as unbearable by one plaintiff's lawyer. Hello? Who took the man to court? The neighbors.
Yeah.
Hell, you just having parties for 2 years. John Weah saw having party. The boy useless a part. For 2 years, George Weah Jr. was having 2 years of party. 2 years of party. The story is here published in the AFP. It is not Costa who wrote this story. For 2 years, George Weah Jr. kept having party and party and party. So the neighbor said, enough of this nonsense. We're taking you to court. They order him to pay 24,000 US dollars, or the equivalent of 20,000 euros. Now, let me read further. We are also a footballer, that's George Weah Jr., also a footballer, acknowledged the disturbances in court, but said they were without intention to cause harm. He said, oh yeah, I agree. I've been making noise. I've been disturbing their community for 2 years. But I'm sorry, I did not mean harm. For 2 years, you moved to an expensive community where your father bought a condominium for $3 million with our country's money. That's where you live. You just throwing parties, disturbing the people in their decent community. Let me read further. According to a statement from the court in Versailles, southwest of Paris, following the sentencing last Friday. Now, last Friday, the sentencing last Friday. The suspended sentence was longer than expected. But lawyer Ludovic Tardeville, acting for one of Weah's neighbors, called it justified and an example. So it is the neighbors that sue him. Yeah, the neighbors got together and went to court and sued John Weah Jr. Their boy is useless. For 2 years, he kept throwing parties and parties and parties and parties. Listen, the story nothing new. Weah was arrested in Paris in February at a party in a rented apartment in central Paris in breach of a nationwide curfew. The boy cannot help himself. Even during the COVID time, he was having party all over the place. The arrest, allegedly for verbally abusing police officers, the police officer, he was cussing the police. He was at his party, and the police came to try to break up the party because he violated COVID, ordinances. He started insulting the police. Okay? They arrested him and they took him away. Then listen now, listen. This is what the folks said. The arrest led to, of course, there were revelations in the French media about complaints from his neighbors in the normally quiet suburb of Saint-Germain-en-Laye. That's where they bought their big condominium for $3 million with our country's money. We'll take that damn house. That damn condominium from George Weah. We'll take it. Quote, listen to this part. Hello, listen to this part. Quote, every time the police come for the noise, he gets his diplomatic passport out. You see what you see? Every time when George Weah Jr. making noise, having big party, drinking plenty of liquor, and the police would come, what does he do, Bogart? He pulls out his diplomatic passport. He said, you know who I am? I'm George Weah Jr. My father is president. Yeah, you're my diplomatic passport. You can This boy uses our diplomatic passport
Passport.
to be flashing it to French police as an immunity from public nuisance or from being a public nuisance and being a menace. What a shame. Listen. Others recounted evenings of loud electronic music at a 150 M2 apartment, drunken, shouting from the balcony, as well as aggressive behavior. You see it? He just blasts the music. He will be drunk. He will be aggressive. Let me read further. Another neighbor described the parties as boom boom music with girls and champagne. Did we ever hear about this Solomon Swan having this kind of party before he became president?
For what?
No. But this Solomon Swan, useless son of George Weah, can have parties disturbing a whole French neighborhood that would lead to his neighbors calling police. And today, even the house they live in, they never had it before. They just bought it. It's a condominium Joe Weah bought for $3 million. $3 million. He bought that condominium. That's where they live. Let me read further. Les Parisiens, this is the newspaper called Les Parisiens. Les Parisiens newspaper, a newspaper describing as unemployed and on the verge of starting a course in sports management. The man doesn't have a job. What guy? Yeah. Hello? The man is without a job. But he can throw parties and drink champagne and invite prostitutes to have fun. But listen, okay, so if he's unemployed and has been for a while, how does he afford to throw these parties, be drinking champagne and inviting prostitutes?
That's the problem. Yeah.
How does he afford to do that?
Where is he getting the money from?
His father sending him the damn money. What are you talking about? George Weah has been president of Liberia, a poor West African country founded as a haven for free slaves since 2018. The 54-year-old former striker became the first African to win FIFA. We're not interested in all of that. So, folks, there you have it. George Weah's son is as useless as his father. He's throwing parties. He's disturbing the entire neighborhood. And this is not an ordinary French neighborhood. You heard me read the story. They describe the neighborhood as an upmarket neighborhood. And that's small neighborhood. This is the kind of place George Weah's son carry useless now. George Weah did not own this house prior to becoming president. He bought this upmarket condominium. And we have the address here. You can put it in your GPS. You will see this condominium. It's a very expensive condominium that we have bought for $3 million. Waka. Yes. It is a shame. The boy is as useless as his father. Weaving and brandishing. Look at all those damn stupid cities. Don't want the boy's a millionaire. He's not a millionaire. This boy does not have a job. Cham Weah has not played professional football in years. The man drinks excessively and throws parties that kind of man any team or higher Baka.
That's the problem.
Only his brother Timothy Weah is the one who is currently playing for Leo. Some of you getting this twisted. You Seditians, you don't even know George Weah's children. Timothy Weah is the son he had with Clara Weah. Cham Weah, his mother is in Liberia. She's from Claratown. Cham Weah is the one they call, he's the George Weah Jr. He's the one who is the drunk. The drunk and the playboy. His brother is better than he is. His brother is focused, determined. He's currently playing for Leo. He's making his own money. But Cham Weah is the useless one. I'm going to be fair here. Not all his children are bad. So, and somebody said maybe that his brother Timothy Weah money using. Yeah, right. So this is a thing, Okay, you come on live video, you can't praise your God, Joey. So one thing I do to you, I block you. All right, so this is a situation. There you go. You are gone. You are gone. So they live in a place in France where the man cannot afford to live. Timothy, we are no, I did not say he plays for Lyons. I know Lyons. I said Lille. And I knew the team. Lille is L-I-L-L-E. Lille. Is that not how to pronounce it? Lille. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. So that is the situation with John Wilson. And he should have gone to jail if he didn't have a diplomatic passport and his father was not president to make some calls and to intervene. They would have put that Sanama Swan in jail. Folks, listen. Now, Mr. Jonathan Fonati Kofa, I read something you said. Laborelsi trouble. Fonati Kofa is here making big move that Georgia will win 2023 election overwhelmingly. Hey, man, Fonati, man. Fonati, you know you don't believe that. You yourself, Fonati, you know you don't believe that that idiot Georgia will win an election, let alone overwhelmingly. Fonati, they are the people who are dangerous to have around you as a leader, Buck. The likes of Fonati Kofa, those are the people George Weah needs to be very, 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 very careful with.
Careful with,
they will blow smoke up your, whatever, you know what. They will tell you all the things you want to hear. Things they themselves do not believe are things they will tell you and would want you to believe, okay?
Yeah.
Yes. And today, to see Fonati Kofa saying that George Weah is so popular, he will win 2023 overwhelmingly because the opposition is not serious. Now, Fonati, I take offense to that. I'm a member of the opposition. And you know as well as I do that your man, George Weah, is going absolutely nowhere. But because you want to continue to be close to power and to exploit power to benefit yourself, which is what you're very good at, you're telling him absolute nonsense and you're trying to bash the opposition. Let me tell you something. The opposition will not win because we are so sophisticated and hardworking. I keep saying this. The opposition is not sophisticated in terms of strategizing and working and trying to win the Liberian people over. We're not good at any of those things. That is the truth. But do you know why we will win? We will win all thanks to George Weah. George Weah is who will make us win the election. Because George Weah is an idiot who cannot help himself. That is why we will win. That is why we will win the elections. Not because the opposition is so strong. We are not strong. No, we are not strong. Don't get it twisted. We will win because Weah is messing the country up. And that is the truth that some of you don't like me to say. We will win because Weah has destroyed the country. The people are suffering. And as long as he keeps destroying the country, the people keep suffering, it's going to help us. But we're not strong. We are not really together. And so that's not why we're going to win. Don't fool yourself to say we're strong, we're working hard, we're mobilizing the people. We're not doing any of those things, really. We will win because George Weah is a useless, good-for-nothing man, and he's destroying the country. So for Fonati Kofa to sit there and say the opposition will win overwhelmingly, I mean, what does he base that on? What does he base that on? This is absolute nonsense, Fonati Kofa. This is how you all tell presidents and leaders you have proximity to, this is crazy. Your man is not going to win an election. Your man, George Weah, is not going to win an election. It's just finished. You signed on here, Fonati. You are a campaign manager for your own county Grand Crew. Your candidate, Peter Coleman, lost Grand Crew to an opposition figure. How the hell you gonna come out and say y'all will win election overwhelmingly? Why did you not win election overwhelmingly in your county? Grand Group. And why the man win election overwhelmingly?
You know, Costa, they have to say some of these things to make the president feel happy, and then just give him some courage that 2023, yes, it's all good for you, because you can see the glaring picture that the government is not doing pretty well. Then you keep saying the president will win 2023, and he himself with him, the president with himself know that it's difficult for him to regain position.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
But for that, then will tell the man whatever he wants to hear, and that is what has been making matters worse for George Weah, because George Weah is such a fool. Everything they tell him, he believes it. And he like people like Fonati. People like Fonati then tell him whatever he wants to hear. But it's just absolute nonsense. Now, folks, I have a case that came to me. By the way, before we go any further, we want to thank all of our people who on yesterday donated money to procure a cow. We're buying a whole large cow. We're not buying no skinny cow. It's a large cow. And we're using that cow. We're going to slaughter the cow today. And the cow is not to distribute to the public. It's for the COP members. COP members and officials. The cow meat is for them. So we will slaughter the cow today, and we will then distribute the cow among our members. And we raised, Baga, how much total did we raise yesterday to buy the cow? $1,400.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything does not go to the cow, right?
Sure. Yeah.
We need to buy some rice to distribute to them. As we give them the cow, we'll give them some rice. Exactly. Yeah. So, and did you find out what's the price of the cow? A full grown cow?
I haven't found out yet.
Okay, good. Yeah, so the committee is there. The vice chair for operations, Mr. Anthony Tengbe, is at the office. Of course, you met with him. We're waiting for others to arrive so that they can join him to go and begin the process. They've already procured all the rice. We have the rice. Yesterday, we sent the 20 bags of rice to Grand Cape County, and for the Grand Cape County chapter to distribute to the mosques there. It's not for them. We'll also give them a brand new laptop computer for the Grand Cape County chapter of the COP. And the rice distribution will begin this morning across 8 mosques in Monserrate County. That's what we're going to begin doing this morning. And the cow meat will be for COP members. That's what we're going to do. So very glad this morning, and I want to thank all of our people who donated money for the procurement of the cow, and we're buying some extra rice to distribute, aside from the rice we had already procured for the people of for the 10 mosques. Yeah. All right. Good. Now, certain case came to my attention. A certain matter came to my attention yesterday. It is just annoying. It is just sickening. It is just disturbing. And our people, man, to work with Liberian people, to empower us, is a very, very difficult thing. There's a gentleman called Mohammed Nasser. Mohammed Nasser is a young man I know. he ran for the Senate in Bond County in the last Senate election. And Mohammed Nasser was focused on that process there, running for the Senate. So his business, which is called N2 Enterprise, he imports used clothes from the United States, specifically Houston, Texas. That's where he brings his used clothes from. He runs several stores in Waterside. Okay? So he brings clothes from there to sell. Are you listening, Bogger? So he brings clothes and he sells and he sells wholesale. He brings bales of used clothes, what we call Dugafle.
Dugafle.
Yes, Mohammed Nasser has been doing this business for a long time. He imports all his clothes from Texas, Houston. So he employed this young lady that he has known for many years. Many years. And the young lady is called Joanna Arasab, S-A-A-B. Joanna Arasab. He employed her to work as his manager in his business. He said he didn't want to have any foreigner working for him anymore. He had a foreigner as a manager before, but this time around he felt there was a need to hire a Liberian to be a manager or to manage his business. Now, Joanna Arasab, S-A-A-B, started working for Mohammed Nasser as manager of his N2 Enterprise business, which is a used clothes business, since April the 9th, 2019. That's about 2 years now, boy, right?
Yeah.
When the campaign started, he got very busy in Bond County, where, as I said, he ran for senator. He did not have the time to be involved with the business. He didn't check up on her. Listen to the story. I hear Liberian people. He didn't have the time to check up on her, to see how she was running the business, and so she was in charge. The young man was up in Bond County running his campaign, and she was in charge of the business. Joanna Arasad. Mohammed Nasser told me that he has known Joanna Arasad for many years. She's like a family friend, and he trusted her. Now, after the election, of course, he didn't make it, the Senate election. He came back to Monrovia and decided to do an assessment of his business. He wants to get a full report and know how things are going and blah, 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 blah. So he does an assessment. And Bogart, he was shocked to discover that the business was short 367 bills. Now, one bill of dollar flag is like what? A good bill. She was short 367 bills. I mean, that's a lot of clothes.
Wow.
Yep.
And one real bill is about 250 to 300.
Okay, so take it at the minimum $250 US times 367. Do the math. She could not account for 367 bills. of used clothes. Multiply that at 250 times 367. How much are we talking about, Waka?
Now the 1,750.
Thank you. Well, she was shot. So what he tried to do was sell monitoring the business. Wow. Jesus Christ. So he asked her to account. She could not account. Okay. Even though this is somebody he has known for so long and decided to help her to make her the manager, she could not account. And I asked her, I said, my man, why did you just leave the business with a girl and just go focus on the campaign? He said, my man, you know, I trusted her. My man, let me tell you, don't trust Liberians 100%. Liberians are some of the worst crooks there are in the world. Don't leave your businesses with Liberians and just say, I trust them. So don't try it. Hiya. Your own brother will crook you. Today, my brother Mohammed Nasser is going through a serious problem. Okay? He owes his suppliers in Houston, Texas, where they send the used clothes from. Okay?
Yeah.
He can't pay them because the young lady has stolen the money. And they say, I can innocent. This man took you from nowhere. He was struggling. He made you manager of his business. And this is what you do to him? Okay, let me read further. The information. It's interesting. It's about to get interesting. Just listen to this. The story is about to get interesting. And that's my story. Listen to this. Mohammed Nasser tries to convince the girl to account. Because, brother, the thing is just simple. I left you with this quantity of used clothes. I come back, you are shot. I check the warehouse, I do an inventory. I don't see the clothes, the used clothes. You are shot 367 bills. Okay, fine. Where is the money for it? You sold it, but you don't have the money to give to me. What happened, folks? It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. I'm telling you. But listen now, my people. So Mohammed Nasser decides, look, you know what? I know this young lady. I've known her for so long. Let me go and tell. He talked to her family. He knows the whole family. He talks to her family. She still say she didn't know what happened. How can you not know what happened? The used clothes bills are in the warehouse. You control them. How can you not know that you're shot 367 bills?
Wow.
So Nasser decides, you know what? I'm going to the police. Nasser goes to the police. He files a complaint, a police complaint or a report with the police, told the police. And then the police requested her presence for the investigation. She went to the police for the investigation. So, listen, before she went for the police investigation, listen to what I'm about to tell you. The police officer called her. They said, Joanna Arasab? She said, yes. The police officer introduced himself. The police officer said, look, I am so. I will not call the police officer's name. We have your complaint here and we want you to come in for an investigation. She said, all right. When she hangs up the phone, later on, guess who called that particular number, that particular police officer? She hangs up the phone. The Solicitor General of the Republic of Liberia, Sema Cyrena Cephas, called the police officer.
Oh.
By the time they get called, the police called again, invited her for the investigation, and she hung up the phone with the police officer. Apparently, of course, that's the only justification I could think of or explanation. She gave the number to Serena Cephas. Serena Cephas called the police officer, and Cephas begins to insult the police officer and begins to question the police officer on the phone. The police officer had not even commenced the investigation. The police officer had not even met Joanna Saab. But already, the Sylvester Teves man with his sensitive self. Sylvester Teves, now I have owned businesses, now I have had people work for me. Most Liberians are crooks and they are not to be trusted with your business. So please don't bring your sensitive attitude on my live podcast here. And I am not referring to you, because if you were a crook, you will not be working for me. You are not a crook, yeah? So I'm not talking to you. Now, one of my employees here taking issue with my statement about most Liberians being crooks. That is a fact. And if you were a crook, you would not be working for me. But you are not a crook. You are an honest, hardworking young man. If you are a crook, I've been firing you a long time, put you in jail. But that's not what you are. Now, let me go back and tell you this story. By the time the police officer dropped the line with the girl, guess what? Cephas called. What you want to investigate a guy for? Oh, but wait a minute. How you are a policeman? What you want to investigate somebody for? But you can't wait until the investigation even begins. You can't wait? No.
Yeah.
Cephas said no. You know this investigation here, this case here, there is no merit in the case. But Cephas, how you manage to know there is no merit in the case? How you manage to know? Guess what now, boy guy?
Yeah.
The next morning, Cephas requested the police officers to go to his office. He said, yeah, the police officer must go to the office for disrespecting him on the phone. The police officer had not even commenced the investigation. Cephas called the police officer and said, my man, leave the case here. The case here, there's no merit in the case. And the Cephas said the police officer must go to his office in the morning. The police officer went to Serena Cephas' office as instructed. They had a meeting with him. And the police officer told Councilor Cephas, said, look, we will do our job. This man brought a complaint to us. The woman works for him. We will investigate. Then he told the police officer, my man, you know that girl, yeah, she's one of us. She is my interest. Hello? Serena Cephas told the police officer investigating the case before the investigation even began. He told the police officer, the girl is one of us. So the police officer said, but what about one of us? Yeah, but she one of us. Is she Liberian? No, that's not what Cephas meant. Cephas did not stop there. Cephas went and found again a lawyer by the name of Attorney Bobo. He found the girl a lawyer to represent the girl. Bobo. Wait now. Can you imagine? Now, so the police officer that Cephas called, police officer said, look, because the Cephas man has called me and has threatened me, and I don't feel safe, I will not be part of this investigation. The police officer recused himself from the investigation. Said, because I feel threatened. This man is a solicitor general. He has already threatened me, and I will recuse myself. The solicitor general, who should be asking for, who is the one who should prosecute this lady for stealing from this young Liberian man, is the one protecting this young lady. But guess what we found out now? We found out that Serena Cephas is loving to the guy.
Oh God.
My girlfriend. Serena Cephas is loving to the guy.
Oh, Costa Princess.
But you understand, man? That like ugly man you loving to?
Costa Princess, your boy girl, different girl.
Yeah, he said he want my daughter Martina Konate. Ugly man. The guy is loving to Serena Cephas. That is the reason why he is meddling in this investigation and does not want the investigation to go on. Because he's loving to the guy. He threatened the police officer. The police officer had to recuse himself from the case, not knowing that Cephas' girlfriend. This guy stole tens of thousands of dollars from this guy. Yesterday, I sent Serena Cephas a message. I sent him a message yesterday. Okay, hold on. This is the message I wrote to Serena Cephas. I said, you are proceeding very wrongly regarding that girl who stole from Mohammed Nasser. And you need to stop now. Consider this a warning. Withdraw yourself immediately or face my wrath. That is why I told Serena Cephas. Then he called me on WhatsApp, on video. The man, yesterday I was relaxed watching my movie. He called me, just disturbing me. Then he called me, but before he called, he sent this reply. He called me 2 times yesterday, 2 times. We talked for long. In fact, he said when I go to Liberia, he won't put me in jail for just 1 day. He said, man, all I want to do, I just want to put you in jail for one day. I said, see, when I come to Liberia, you don't man, you will not put me in jail. You're just making big mouth. Your bosses will not even allow you to put me in jail because they will feel a heat before I land in Liberia. He wrote me this message. He said, Costa, it isn't a fact. And isn't it the fact that presumption of innocence is a cardinal principle of our criminal justice system? So he said again, innocent. But see, boss, you are not the court. Let the police conduct the investigation. See, boss said, in our investigation, he said, as far as you're concerned, again, innocent. He goes further. And that is, every accused person is presumed innocent until the contrary is established, or mere allegations do not constitute proof until the facts are established. As Chief Prosecutor of the Republic, I must ensure that the police investigate and procure the relevant material evidence for a successful prosecution rather than engaging in fishing expedition. He yelling nonsense, he talking? He said the police on what he called fishing expedition. They're looking for fish in the water where there's no fish. How can Serena Cephas already determine that the police is chasing somebody? In fact, he called it a wild goose chase. He said they're just chasing the guy. The guy ain't do nothing. The guy innocent. I said, but Serena Cephas, how the hell you gonna say the guy innocent when you can't wait for the police to do the investigation? Why are you just carrying with the investigation? Then I told you, I said, but let's go. He writes further. He said, engaging in fishing expedition that could amount to a wild goose chase. Please do not threaten me because I am doing what is legal. He said, I'm not threatening him. He threatened the police officer, a dance animal swine. Then he telling me that I'm not threatening him when I say, leave the investigation or I will deal with you. Yeah. That's what Cephas told me. So I told Cephas, I said, look, Cephas, let me tell you something. If you don't leave this investigation, I will deal with you. And the reason I'm dealing with him today is because Cephas did not promise me that he would take a more friendly investigation. That's why I'm dealing with him. Because if Cephas had promised me that he would step out of the investigation, I would not be dealing with him that morning. But Cephas did not make that promise to me. You see that? Then he started sending me all kind of document, all kind of thing. But yes, Joanna Arasa, if you are the boyfriend of Joanna Arasa and you did not know this, let me inform you. This is a public service announcement, free of charge. Joanna Arasa is loving to cancel the same as Serena Sivas. If you are the boyfriend of Joanna Arasa, who used to work for N2 Enterprise, owned by Mr. Mohammed Nasser, importer and distributor of used clothes, she is romantically involved with the ugly man, same as Serena Sivas, with the 2 left foot. Eh? They're loving. Hello? Have you gotten the announcement?
No pay for the announcement.
No, I said a free of charge announcement. That her boyfriend, yeah? They know that the day you do something to her as a boyfriend, Sifa will come for you. Because Joanna loving to Serena Sifas. That ugly guy. Last time the man get disturbing my land. My man Costa. When you come to Liberia, at least just one day, I will put you in there for just one day. And then they got very stupid. I said, Sifa, you think your bosses they're going through? Do you think they want to put me in jail? He said, my man, I only want to put you in jail for one day. Just one day. Look, the girl stole from her friend. Nasa is so hurt. The guy knew this girl for so many years. A family friend. He put the girl in the store to work for him. She steals the man's business. Then she goes run to her boyfriend and see what's threatening the police. And see what they hide from me. He told me, he said the police, they will not investigate. What kind of country live in when somebody go complain, then you say, don't investigate the person. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
First, you are the Solicitor General. You are the Chief Prosecutor for the government of Liberia. The case has not reached you yet. The case has not reached you yet. The girl got to be investigated first. Then they will bring the report to you. If culpability is established, if it is established that the girl is culpable, then you can decide to prosecute the girl or not. But why you can't wait for the case to be investigated? He said, no. They on a wild goose chase. I said, see first. They get at your girlfriend. Then he turn around, he lower his shoulder because you were trying to see whether he wipe around. And you know, when I said, my man, you pretending to get because that your girlfriend. Then he lower away because we were talking on video. Because you were a friend, maybe I will recall him. Martina Konate, yeah? Your crush, Sifa, the man who said he want you, he learned to Joanna Arasa. Anybody who considers himself the serial boyfriend of Joanna Arasa, this is to officially inform you, by and through the Costa Show, that Joanna Arasa is loving to same as Serena Sifa, yeah?
I want to see Martina and Serena Sifa living in one husband.
The way Martina got fired, she'll beat that one every day.
Martina will beat that one Sabu every morning.
So when I told the man, I said, Serena, I know the reason why you're pretending the girl. Look, because we are talking on video. I said, Serena, I know the reason why you're pretending the girl. Nigga, that your girlfriend. Then you look where it should have. You will see where it went there. But I'm not going to secret also now. Mrs. Serena Sifas, your husband, same man, Serena Sifas, is loving to Joanna Arasad. He is protecting the girl, using the law to protect the girl. The girl stole. She stole from her friend, her long-time childhood friend who hired her. I told Serena, I said, Serena, you don't move your hand from that case. I will deal with you every day. Then he said, my man Costa, when you come to Liberia, I promise you, I just won't put you in jail for only one day, at least just one day. I said, the guy is dead stupid. The guy's stupid. But let's go to the phone lines and take some calls. Joanna Arasa, you are a disgrace. This man trusted you, put you in charge of his business, and this is what you do to him? Eh? This is what you do to him? Joanna Arasa? Man, you are a disgrace. I am so ashamed of you. I mean, I don't know you, but I can still be ashamed of you even though I do not know you. What a disgrace you are. But let's go to the phone lines and take some calls. Serena
Okay.
Sivas, you should stay clear of this matter. So I told you, I said, Sivas, you see what the Americans are doing? They're coming after your bosses. They can't get visa to come to America. You know what he told me? My man, I don't like America. I don't like America. So I said, look at those Cinnamon Swans. So what, you don't like, he doesn't like America. You don't like, he doesn't like America.
Let's say the man girlfriend are coming, the man incoming girlfriend, Martina. Martina, good morning.
Good morning, Braga. Good morning, my hero. You know, Braga is so laughable this morning. It's very serious, okay? To see Liberians behaving this way to their own Liberian brother and sister. This case with this man is almost the case with Sis Morris, a younger Morris, and my brother. It's very bad. No wonder why our Liberians people, they open their businesses, they rather hire the Lebanese girls, the men there to come and operate their business than our own Liberian brothers and sisters. We need to stop this. That girl ate that man money that she depending on her private part to defend her. No, Baka, it hurting me this morning. Even though we share fun about it, but it's very painful. You don't know what I may go through to earn her money. They just damage the mail or second like that. 300 plus bill, you know how much it costs? If the original and first class DK base about 225, 210 times 300, you know how much dollars that I may losing? Can you ugly Serena Sifa that he get passion for ugly? No, I said when you see him up, you don't question God. God can't do nothing without greasy. God makes Serena ugly according to his ways, all his structure. But trust me, Serena Sifa wife will sit there and lie. It happens. She don't care. All Liberian women that we after in the culture under the money. We don't care about what of this thing will affect my children. Or they still bringing me to popular ridicule that I will be disgraced. They don't care. Anything that Osimo do, they'll say you saw what the other useless money. Patrick Suru, went for begging for he after he brought disgrace to the family. The people will not change because they work, they only there for the money. They don't care what it is will bring shame to my family, how we have local in society. They don't care. All they after the money. My husband do that shit, I'm going to pay you for that.
Okay. Martina, thank you. Martina, thank you very much. You don't let my princess get vessel. She's fasting. But seriously though, they get that ways on. You see for your friend business. Then you run. Look, let me tell you something. Before Mohammed Nasser went to the police, he went to the Gay family area. He knows the family. He's known this girl for so many years. They're childhood friends. The girl was not doing nothing. He said, look, come manage my business. Because he used to have foreigners managing the business, right? He used to have foreigners managing the business. But he said, look, I'm not going to bring foreigners here anymore. Joanna, you my friend. Right now, you're not doing nothing. Come be the manager. My man, the girl starts stealing, my man. My man, Nasser to go run for senator in Bon County. Why he there? The guy said, oh, but that time for me to steal. Then, Bwakai, the man came out the police to investigate her. The man backed her. He said, look, Joanna, we will not be able to even pay our suppliers because he has established such long-standing relationship with his suppliers from Houston, where they supply him the used clothes from, that they will even supply him and sometimes wait for him to sell and then pay. So now he cannot even pay his suppliers. He told me, Mr. Costa, this thing might lead to me shutting down my business. I've been doing my business for so long. This is just so wicked.
Sure.
It is just wicked. Then she goes to Serena Seaforth now because she's depending on Serena Seaforth because she's giving him a sex. So in exchange for the sex that she's giving him, he's not protecting her. Calling the police officer and intimidating the police. And he did not lie. He admitted to me. Serena Seaforth told me, oh, my man, the reason why I told the police officer I want to be involved in the investigation, you should not. I said, Serena, you are not supposed to be involved in an investigation.
Have it reached your level?
Thank you. I said, Serena, this case has not come to you. You are the Solicitor General. The police can do the investigation and forward the reports to your office. If you see the report and you see merit to prosecute, then you can prosecute. He said, my man, this case here is a fishing expedition, and this is a witch hunt, and so. My man, this is because the guy is giving him free sex. Oh, I can't say free. I'm sure he's paying her. But this is just so wrong. It is so wrong. This man is a hard-working young Liberian man. Mohammed Nasser was president of the Federation of Liberian Youth. He's a hard-working, progressive young man. Started his business down waterside selling his dunga flag. He said, let me hire my friend to come work there. Proof the guy won't bring the man business down. Hey, man. Then she said down there, you know, sometimes when we talk, they want to do the feminism. Why the women then? Waka ain't know that what they can want to do. They can want to defend their female friends.
Yeah.
All the feminists, they get stole from this man. Waka, the man asked again, like, okay, what did 367 be? Oh, she can't explain. Waka, she can't give account. Don't apply Bene, especially when you sign the wholesale in the bill. That's not something why you will get confused. If you get 500 bill in the warehouse and you sell 50, you'll be level 450.
Yeah.
And the thing simple, the thing that not no complicated business is, I mean, it's not a complex thing. It's a very simple thing. Where are the Liberian women, the feminists then, who can be defending their female then? Where are they? A young Liberian woman has done this to a young Liberian man who decided to help her. Amen. You steal from the man. Then you go call CFOS to come interfere in the investigation. Let's see what telling me. My man, I got the evidence right here, the proof. The man didn't deny to me. The man saying he's involved in the investigation because the guy is innocent. Clara Mala, my sister, they want another free sex. She getting something. Because NCBA protecting her, that's something right there. Do you think Serena Silva told me yesterday, said, my man, the police, they need to. So basically, Serena Silva is saying the gang should not be investigated. Can you imagine that?
Mm-hmm.
Serena Silva is saying that the girl should not be investigated. That's what he told me. I got all the things here. The containers the man brought, he sent me pictures. All the documents, the bill of lading, the quantity of Donga flat bills in each container, the number of containers he brought, the dates that he brought the container, everything. While he was in Boncante Campini, the guy that's stealing from the man business. Then Serena Silva say that fishing expedition. I said, my man, you love him to the guy. Then he turned around looking always showed up. You want for your wife to take. This is just sad. Let's go back to the lines and take some calls there. This is wrong.
All right. Take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Buckeye. And Mr. Good morning to Pedro.
Morning to you, my friend. Why go to BM?
My name is Why go to BM. Calling from my usual residence in Uptown. Yeah, you know, Pedro, every day in the morning, I just want to grab the relationship form. And I'm a real daughter Tabi. And he flipped it like this. Let him be the crime. You protecting criminals all because you can say the name. That's all. You know, it's very, very wrong in this country. People that steal and do all kinds of bad things, the people start to protect them because they are different. You see the kind of country we're running? Pedro, if I'm a president for the country, I would tell most of the governors and get it flipped like all the time. And to our boyfriend, just say that you will buy somebody through another minute off. So just say that and the man is not in any anymore, it's a rental sequence. So say that that's the rental people we are with a different. Thank you.
But when Serena se van a fool there on the get, and she look at how ugly man belonging to him. But that's when the benefit the guy getting. Serena Silva intimidated and threatened the police officer until the police officer recused himself from the investigation. Can you imagine that, Baka? And he told me, he said, my man, the police working on me. I told the policeman, I said, they will not do the investigation. I said, but Cephas, how can you tell the police to not do an investigation? What about the complainant? So, my man, that man lied. The guy never stole from him. How do you know that? The man got all the records, the sales. You bring 500 bills of Dunga flag. Then the guy may report you so. What's the rest? She can't account for it. When the man hour, she can't say nothing. Let the police investigate. Serena Silva is saying no. Let's take some more calls then. This is just so wrong. It is just so wrong. It should not be. I will find a picture and post it. I will post a picture for y'all. This is just so wrong. Let's take some more calls there, boy.
0770-102-102-086-010. Let's take Pangomo camera. Pangomo.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Bakai. Good morning, Costa. People help.
Pangomo, I will send your $25 today. I'll take all the money. I'll send your money, yeah?
Yeah. I found her.
Bakai?
Yeah.
But in your hand. That means in my hand.
Oh,
okay. Really for it.
Okay, no problem.
So you see what I'm trying to say here? Okay? And that kind of people, we are keeping there. The honor mine the government. If you do honor manner, if it costs honor mine the government. If you the honor manner there, Serena Steve for okay for he lay looking at elephant skin. Somebody help somebody. He working, he taking pay. He go take somebody money. And we all know we are better people. If you have some honor in Benin today because they say that brought all down. Okay? I was a guest, a broker. FARV. They had the treasure that over the road. I say treasure. They clear on your head. If somebody who helping you, they make a penny. Then you go government lawyer, government. Look at the name, Attorney General. You should be somebody who you love, who competent, who have moral. But we are just taking anybody, collect criminal on the street and get a high position, they effective in the government. Today, the other one was called today, the European, who say, well, look at that's one of the things. Europeans say, we'll get their money. We can get them money. What a guarantee. This is someone out street. Okay? You see that kind of behavior? That can't have not when you not take that lady, younger Murray. They send her something, they sell and get a profit and take the woman money. Today, the woman escaped. He was not living looking at her. He's not seeing or sleeping place. I am looking for her. We were the women before the women then say, I see somebody white. There's how you treat them from the web today. They'll come on the road to come back. Let them mouse and tell them money. Mommy, not some money for now woman. Say this is for girlfriend. You must tell that money. The mommy not some money for selling us for girlfriend. He married. That's what marriage can prosper in this country. They said they can't marry two women, but I don't want you stupid. Okay. They always say, well, I don't want to get married. Okay. And the man is keeping girlfriend. Can I do that? Can I get married? There's a nonsense. Like back when you did the same thing. Back when you did that high, he said.
Okay, Pangomo.
I'm looking for her. I can't find her rate. Everywhere. I will see another rate. Everywhere you are.
Okay, thank you so much.
Wait, hold on, don't go. So listen, the thing that Pangomo just said. Now, folks, I just found a girl on let me send a picture. Martina, I sent you a picture.
You go find a girl on Facebook again, that
I found a girl. And she got picture what she sending in the store. You see the plenty Donga Flat bill behind her. Plenty pictures on her Facebook page. She's standing in the store with the Donga Flat bill all behind her. She's standing there. She was managing the main business. She not saying she was not managing the business. She just can't explain what happened to 367 bills of Donga Flat. She can't explain. Now, I will post a picture. And I find girl, but she can steal. Find girl, but she can steal. Now listen. But you know they're looking for her, she now run away. Hello? They're looking for Boyno Wea. You know, Boyno Wea made a commitment. She made a commitment. She said she was going to pay younger Morris money in March. March, not past long time, guy.
Yeah.
She said in March she was going to pay younger Morris money, the COP woman who money she stole. Okay. Me, I told them. I told Sister Winifred there. I told Sister Musu there. I told her, I said, look, but that boy, you know, when I pay the woman money, Chairman Douglas and he said, oh, you know, I'm a leader. Jackie Arte was saying, I said, all right, y'all go something to a pay. So now, my reason now, boy, you know, can pay the money. Boy, you know, do her own business. She took the woman money and turned it to her own business money. Hey, man, people are wicked, brother. People are wicked. People are wicked. So, about 2 weeks ago, younger Morris reached out to me. She said, Chairman Costa? I said, yes. She said, look, Boyno Wea has not paid my money. I said, well, as expected. She said, I want to take her to court, to take her to the law. I said, you have my 100% support. I said, go and arrest the rogue. You have my support. So, younger Morris said, leader, thank you. And did younger Morris even have any reason to can't tell me? No. She not so can't tell me. But that is just respect because I'm the chairman of the COP of which she is a member. A very supportive, loyal member. Guess what now? But you know younger Morris went, because Pagomo come out. He got to know younger Morris through us, right? Baga? Younger Morris went to Liberia. She worked with Pagomo. He helped her. She did some work and all that kind of stuff. So the bank closed. So younger Morris got the writ of arrest. They're looking for Boyno Wea cheating on sleeping place. Boyno Wea working more on John Wea every day. John Wea the road, John Wea the day. Boyno Wea, they got a writ of arrest for Boyno Wea. She has disappeared. If you heard Pagomo said they got a writ. Anywhere they see her, they will arrest her. Fellow Liberian, anybody knowing the location, the whereabouts of Boyno Wea, please inform us so we can have her arrested. Can you imagine? Boyno Wea ran away. Nima and Yuma Commander, Boyno Wea ran away. Cheating on sleeping place. Now, this is not a case of debt, you picking. This is a case of theft. Debt, that when you come to Baga, you say, Baga, I want you to please borrow me $200 US or credit me $200 US. I credit the money that I don't pay. That's a debt matter. It's a civil issue. But where Baga come to me, he take my money, then he use it for different things, he steal the money. That's not a debt case. It is not a debt case. It is a case of theft of property. It's a criminal matter. Theft of property is a criminal matter. The person can go straight to court and the court will come because she not deny it. She stole the money. She said, yes, I stole the money. Can you imagine? This is what Boyno Wea. So right now, as I speak, they are looking for Boyno Wea, yeah? They are looking for Boyno Wea. Anybody who knows the whereabouts of Boyno Wea, please inform us. She gave us her word. She said by the 15th of March, which was a few months ago, she was going to pay the woman part of the money. I told my people, I said, Boyno Wea will not pay that money. They said, oh, Jack, I said, all right. I said, okay, we'll suspend her until she pays the money. When she's done paying the money, then we'll bring her back. Let's go to the phone line. Anybody who knows Boyno Wea location, inform me, and I'll give you a reward. Anybody who know Barina we are location, inform me. I will give you a cash reward so they can arrest her and put her in jail. Let's go back to the phone lines.
And yesterday we talked about the ambassador there in London. The guy that got dismissed or the guy that left his
Somebody said,
post.
Barina, we are ran away to Buchanan.
Hey, Lord.
Yeah, somebody just told me. One of our COP people said a woman in Buchanan.
So the guy that we read his letter, the guy called me. He want to form part of the show the morning. I don't know whether you want us to take him.
Oh, the guy who let over read for the ambassador? Yeah, no problem. Actually, the man call. But let's take some more calls before we tell the man call.
Okay. All right. 0770-102-102-86-010383.
We are, is currently in Buchanan. Pagoma Kamara. But in Buchanan, y'all go look for her. And guess what, They say, boy, we are doing business now. That the woman money she takes, she turn it to her own business money. Yeah, man, people are wicked, man.
Is it Noah? Good morning.
Good morning.
Noah.
Yeah. Good morning, leader.
Noah, good morning, y'all, brother.
This is Noah South Gibson. I want to use this opportunity to say salam alaikum to all our Muslim brothers and sisters, more especially in the COP chapter and the CPP chapter here and everywhere in the world that you are monitoring us. The first issue I'd like to speak to, leader, the man, we are issue. Some of us, some of our own diaspora Liberians, they started to go against us for it when we took our position. And trust me, I've got no regret for my position on this. He that preaches everything must come with clear hand. Says younger Morris was never treated fairly. Some of you who are in the diaspora there are supporting these things and you find against us or speaking against the kind of barbaric against this younger. Put yourself in the shoe of this younger. Getting money in America is not something like eating banana. It's very difficult. Put yourself in the shoe of this woman. If you are the ones that were treated in this woman manner, you expected me to support the kind of I think it was wrong. The thing that making man younger or says younger to really insist on the arrest of man, but it's not that something she wanted to do. This younger wanted to forget about her money. But after she lying to people that the woman that she's telling people that she not start paying the money back, that she already be paying the woman money and she not paying it sent back. Are you know that? She lying to people that she not paying the money. You see? So I want to then say younger is saying, okay, say you lying, then you will be prosecuted. That's why I'm making sense younger flex. You see, and we all join the prosecution of her. And as I conclude, the issue I will do with Mohammed Nasser, look, I think it's completely wickedness to a higher degree. I have known Mohammed Nasser for a very long time. He's a very potential young man. He has been president for the Federation of Latino Youth, and he did very well there when he was there. So I think Mohammed Nasser was never treated fairly, but I can tell Serena people, look, your government are already, the days of the government are normal already. You will pay for what you're doing to the young man. These are things that we will push for and will ensure that you will be prosecuted and then men will get justice. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Noah Zawo.
Let me say something to what Brother Noah Zawo Gibson said. Boyna is going around telling people that she finished paying the woman money back. But you know that kind of thing ahead, Bagai. You steal from me. You make some more. Then you say you pay back. Then you go around telling people, say you finish paying me back. It's hurting younger. You don't do that to people. One day I get a call from some of our COP big sisters in the US. They call me and they say, Costa, we want you to please forgive my Boyino. Let her come back. I said, I forgive my Boyino ever since, but she must pay the woman money. I told her, I said, when she has settled with younger, then she and myself will be all right. But if Younger had not satisfied, I will not accept Boyno, we are back. That's what I told them. I said, if somebody treated any of you badly, and your brother complained to me as your leader, and I didn't settle the issue while your feelings are still hurt, then I go make peace with that person and be smiling with them, you will feel good? They said no. I said, I said, so as long as Younger Morris is not happy, her heart is hurting her, but you know we have stored 3,500 plus US dollars, I will not accept Borino. Borino, we are back. As for forgiveness, I forgave her a long time. But the number of money she stole for her action, the embarrassment she brought to the COP, we punish her for that. We suspend her for time indefinite, but she will pay the money back. So now she's running away. Then she going around telling people, according to what Brother Noah Zawo Gibson said, she telling people that she really paying the woman money back. That what made Younger mad. I gave my blessing to Younger to go and arrest Boyino Wea and put her in jail to pay her money. Let's go back to the lines and take some more calls there.
Yeah, let's see. Pangomo. Okay, we missed Pangomo there.
Listen, Big Brother Nehemiah Human Commander in Australia, he said she called me personally and told me she's paying. I contacted Younger Morris and Younger said it's a lot. There you go. She telling people that she paying no more money. But you know when they say rakatie, babi yata rakatie da ho. Hello kutu woman da ho. Stole the woman money, lying to people that she paying the money back. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, brother? Then you run away, they will catch you. Let's go to the lines. They will put you in jail.
Yeah, my guy. Tell Costa, I got the information. They pay what he go nowhere. That Buchanan. My area in Buchanan. I have the student that there today. He used to be my boss on Terry Street. I will go for
Pagomo. That Pagomo they go put in charge of the gate. Pagomo will power. You know, they say when COP person died and COP person kill it, Pagomo chase you up. They kill that COP case. That Buchanan, you go high. Eh? But you know we are too bad, man. Let's take some more calls there, Bagan.
Let's take this person. Good morning.
We'll find you.
Good morning.
good morning, Pedro.
Yeah, your name is calling from.
Okay, Pedro. Man boy, you know the issue of man boy. You know, man boy, will have to. Well, you're saying is true. Man boy, will have to pay back his younger money because you can't take somebody money, the high-end money that the person worked for. And then the person take the money to give it to you for you to do business, and you're using the money on your own expense. That is a serious embarrassment, and that is a serious something that is not good. That's all. You don't just somebody who have sweat and start to use it and don't want to give the person money back. You running here and there, going to other places, hiding yourself. That don't want to be arrested. And to the issue of terminal fever, I was saying the issue of terminal fever is a cook, is the foodie method. I'm a very foodies. So that is it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Man, where are you? Yo, somebody said see for that bread Judean. But the way you run it behind my Devadina, maybe you know, but I don't know. Yeah, but they let let's take some more calls there.
Let's take this person here. Good morning.
DJ Kamara, good morning.
Yeah.
That's a religious advisor to the Costa Show.
Yeah, the religious advisor.
The religious advisor to the greatest platform in the Republic of Liberia, the Costa Show, and I'm proud to be the religious advisor. My hero, money there in the US.
Morning to you, my dear brother.
You know, my hero, when I listen to you, the first issue that I want to go to quickly is the issue of Mambo.
Hmm.
You know, I wonder. Look, this question came to me even last night that why is it that they even away from most people at the end of the day they will turn their back on him? They play on me. Let me be frank with you. That you will take your time and promote someone on your platform. When the person has arrived at that appropriate area, they don't know you anymore. They reward you with evil. And you know, Marco, you know, maybe you're listening to this show. You don't do things like this. You were struggling around here and the hero used the influence to connect you to somebody. Here you are now. You see how some people are not trusted in this country? A small business, you were able to manage it, and then you want to behave like this. You see, people shouldn't spoil the political terrain of you in this country. They will not allow it. My brother, we're all in this thing. We fought together. But to see you behaving like this, it is not acceptable clearly. Wherever you are, the letter you have, please make yourself known, man. Don't do this to us, man. Don't do it, please. My hero, let me say this to you. Mm-hmm. It is an advice to you. It is not your talking point. But in my own view, as your religious advisor, let me see this. I really feel sorry for you for what you're going through. I don't want to say it to the public, because if I begin to say it now, it will look like we are in confusion with somebody else. But you know what is unfolding. I listen to you, and I felt too bad the way things are going with you, other people. So let me say this. Your reward is still pending. God will reward you. Don't look up to him. Look, the guys that you are promoting, we are also small men. Every I can want to throw you. Let me be frank with you. Some guys that you supporting in this country, they're turning their backs on you because of certain reasons. But let me say this to some of you that are doing this to Henry Pedro Costa. You think you will go free? They betray you. Any man who betray his struggle, the end of that man is destruction. And I gave you a reference. You see when Zacchaeus betrayed Jesus, what happened to him? And he hanged himself. Brutus. So the betrayal took place. The end of him was not good also. Those of you that are doing this, after Costa have fought for this country, and you are now arrived to telling your background Costa, but you don't continue, someone will take the radio for me on several radio stations. And Costa Show is the only radio station that has a radio advisor. You folks should come to yourself in this country for the issue of Costa. Really, let me better thank you for this platform, man. Thank you. I don't want to
thank you, brother. Thank you. Our religious advisor is very emotive this morning, and I understand where you come from, my brother, but God will fight our battle. Too many people have let us down. That's true. We promote these people, Braga, and they betray us. Mm-hmm. What we are did to younger Morris is a betrayal of Henry Costa. I put we are in touch with younger Morris. When Boyna was attacked, she's living in Nuku Town. The boys went and attacked her. We raised money for her, almost $1,000 US to help her to relocate. She relocated to Broadville. The house that she went to, she said the house now had roof. It didn't have this, it didn't have that. Younger Morris got in touch with me and said, I want to help her. Please put me in touch with her. I put her in touch. Samuel Sakama and the COP and the Friends of Henry Costa folks in Australia used to send money all the time. They would send me the list. Give Boyna we are this, give John Brown this, give Paul this, get that. I would send the money. Boyna we are moved to the house there. She said she wanted to do business because she couldn't get a job. One day she called the show crying. How she went to LP. Come to think of it, knowing her now, the things that we now know about her, I even doubted her that story was true. She went to LPRC to get a job. When they found out that she Boyna we are, they refused to give her the damn job. She called into the show that day crying. Oh, I said, okay, Boyna, don't cry. We'll raise money for you to start your own market. We raised money for that woman to start market. The woman, when she never started the market, boy, guy. She ate the market money. She tell like, I'm sorry to say, but there are just some women there who can just wear fan lapa. They pass around. They don't want to do business. They don't want to work. They just want free money. That's how Boyna we are looking. She had opportunity. She decided to abuse the opportunity. She embarrassed me because I put her in touch with all of these people, particularly younger Morris. People were sending her money. Yes. Black is Beautiful, Lua Mandelo, from Australia, and the rest of the friends of Henry Costa in Australia. It's the same, but we have money all the time. We I never lacked any. And you know she ungrateful so? Let me tell you something. The women in America told me something the other day. One day they sent some money for boy. Look, she asked one of the women to send her money. The woman sent boy money. Boy, you know what boy told the woman? Because the woman said, look, people work hard for their money here, boy. Okay? The woman sent the money to boy But you know when you receive the money, she told the woman say that it's small money, maybe to wait for all the long time. There's small money. Can you imagine that boy guy? Somebody give you the hard-earned money, you tell them that is small money you give me?
Yeah.
Ungrateful woman, you see also. The water, the women that raise money, they bought water for the protest, for December protest. So we never use the water. The water was almost $500 US. Sack water. Listen to that story, boy guy. So the women then told we are go get the water from the store, sell the water, and use the money to do something with it. You know what we are told the women, eh? She said the people must sell the water and get all the money. You in Liberia, the people said we bought the water and we pay for the water for the protest, but we never use the water there. Go to the store and take the water from there and sell the water and turn the money around. But we are saying the people must sell the water for her and get all the money. I swear to God, that woman is a bad woman, you see also. Me, I want, she will go to jail. She will pay that woman money back. What she did is criminal. It's criminal. This is just so wrong. I mean, we've lifted so many people and they just betray us. I mean, they betray us in the country too much. You lift the other person, they will betray you. You lift the other person, they will betray you. Who knew Baino we are? My people, you please tell me, well, where are New Baino we are from? Where are New Pokarao from? All the boys. Even the one who just left a few days. Where are New them from? They're not from the Costa Show? Do you know how it hurts me all the time? You lift people up. You change their life. You put them in touch with good people who help them. And they turn around, they just betray you. And they are so ungrateful. The other boys who left, Ben Tobaden, I saw their flyer yesterday. They say they're having a fundraiser to repay Henry Costa for all the money he gave them. Can you imagine? I saw the
I will go receive it, Costa. I don't but I will go receive it for you.
They say they're going to have a fundraiser. They're raising money to pay me back. Are you seriously able to pay me back all the money I gave, all the money I spent on y'all for all the years that y'all were under me? Can you imagine that? I saw the thing, I started laughing. They're having a fundraiser. They say the money I spent on it, the total money I spent on it is $975. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Look, the ingratitude is just too much. And some of you don't understand why I speak the way I speak. Because these things hurt me so much. You've helped so many people and they just turn against you and they're just ungrateful. So yesterday we in our COP leadership chat room, one of our officials, I will not call her name. She's a kind woman. She's a good human being. She comes to the chat room. She said, oh, you know, I just want to inform you that one of the boys very sick. Last night, I won't send him money for his medical. I think 150. I told her, I said, look, you will not send it. I told her that. I said, you will not send it. These boys can be on Facebook cursing us. Then you go send them money. I said, let the man go to a new leader. He got a new leader. Because anything, whatever problem they have, where do they go, Baga? They come to Costa or to the people in America. I told her, I said, you will not send that money. I said, we are not Jesus right here. Let him go to a new leader. She said, thank you, leader. I just wanted to inform you. I said, you will not send that money to send him 150 while you're on Facebook cursing us? Huh? I said, you will not do it. The young people are so ungrateful. They are so ungrateful. I told her, I said, you will not send that money. And everybody agree with me except one person. Only one person in the chat room did not agree with me. I will not call him. But everybody agreed. Why should we send Lasana money? He said he's sick. He got a leader. Let him go to a leader to go take care to the hospital. Woman go say he want $150 to go to the hospital. I told that woman, you will not send that money. Go to your new leader. Let a leader carry you to the hospital. You can't be that ungrateful to people. Then when I talk, they say, oh, the man I talk about the thing he did for people. It's not about the thing I did for people, but it's the wickedness. People help you. I don't know you from anywhere. You are nobody to me. You're not nothing to me. Then you turn around, you show that level of ingratitude. Eh? You see the other one you're making beam up? The children are ungrateful. They're just very ungrateful. You know, I tell you this. Some of them, like yesterday, I was informed that one of the ones that left, he has a contract. One of our strong COP supporters in the United States gave them a contract. They got a construction company, good for them. So she awarded them a contract to build a house. I got to find out yesterday. He's right on the live video. I will not call his name, but I want him to know that I know. So I found out yesterday that he got awarded a contract and they're building her house. And I said, and she said to me, we are promoting them because of you. We got to know them because of you. That's why we gave them the contract. He honored the thing you're costing me right now. He's right under the live video insulting me. Yesterday, I just got a phone call that he's doing a contract building a house for this lady. And she said, we did this because of you. We don't know these people. It is you, Costa. Through you, we're helping them. And he's on the video right now. He's insulting me right here. And I told her, I said, as long as he does a good job for you, let him do the job. Let him finish the contract. He right here costing me right now. If I call him Nick Jenna, y'all will know him. He right under this video insulting me. And my diehard fan gave him a contract to build her house because of me. But he costing me. And the woman told him, say, you know that Costa Bennett. I mean, but they are just bad. And I told the woman, let him continue to build your house. Just because they betray me should not make you take the contract away. He honored the video right now, insulting me. He's on the video. I will not call his name. I don't want you to go attacking him. But you see, you know, when Jesus said then they say, I like to talk about things I did for people. But for Christ's sake, you don't show that level of ingratitude to people, that level of betrayal to people. Ingratitude has a bad, your reward is bad. When you do that to people, the reward is bad, Buckeye. The reward is bad. That's why sometimes when you're so ungrateful, nothing good happens for you. Because people who helped you when you were in need, you don't care how to turn it. Yeah, you let her talk for things you did for people. It's not about things you did for people. It's the people who we brought very close to us and changed their lives to betray you. The man right here under this video, right now they're building the woman's house. I got a picture of everything to the construction site. I got a picture to the construction site. He building a COP woman house. They gave him a contract because of Henry Costa. He costing me right now under this video. You think that bothers me? They will get their reward. Yeah, and the man just said, the man said that God gave him the contract, that God hired him. Now they come in Jamaica, he said God hired him. Yeah, God came from heaven, guy, and awarded him the contract. These boys are bad. Look, I swear to God. What? Librarian people. The boy just wrote down and the boy said that God gave him the contract. Can you imagine? Yesterday, I was telling the woman, if that ball can finish your house and they can build it well, let them do it. Let them do the contract. Yeah, none of indigenous person, you know, let them build a house. But the man right here, the man said that God gave the contract. God can never have me and get a man a contract and say, go build a woman house. That God can war contract nowadays. God has nothing better to do. Eh? But the guy now are having to be giving contract. All right, I said to go. Look, the young people, the majority of the young people, they are very, they are not focused. They have no loyalty. They have no loyalty at all. In fact, they have this belief that they are entitled to what you do for them. Your money that in your pocket, they believe that it's money for them. So all of you, I never grew up like that. Nobody's money is your money. If you ask somebody, if you ask somebody for money and they don't give it to you, they're not your part, they're not your man, they did not bring you into this world. Be grateful for what anybody does for you. God loves gratitude. We say when blessings go up, what thing can come down? I mean, when praises go up to God, which is gratitude, blessings come down. God loves gratitude. Go in there ungrateful people. It's sad. It's very sad. The beginning, by the time you promote it, it gets to the head. The man said, God gave the contract. I know God there for everybody. God there for everybody. That's true. He made us. He is the author and finisher of our faith and everything. But at the end of the day, God does not come down to the earth to be awarding contracts to people. Let's go to the phone lines and take some more calls. Oh my God!
Good morning.
Morning.
Noah.
Morning. Yes. I'm proud to be back again. You know, Costa, this is Noah's allegation. Those who have got problems with you talking, say you love to talk for what you did, or you have to talk about what you did for people. I think they're not doing you justice, and they're not even doing themselves justice. Because, excuse me for the expression, you're not lunatic to say you just want to talk concerning what you've done for people or what you do for people. Hey man, for going having sick, you human being, that blood running through your vein, man, and water, you can feel.
Exactly.
You can feel too. What do you think? Even the boy we said, God hate ingratitude. God hate ingratitude. Why do you think God tells him and said that only praises he wants for us? Or he wants nothing for us, but we must be able to praise him and acknowledge what he's doing for us.
Yes,
then
now what God said.
Creature of God. You are a creature of God. You are the image of God. So if ungratefulness can hide God, so it should hide you. Huh? The first thing they want to tell you, that woman, they want to tell you one thing about Lasana. You know, look, there's where when somebody hears somebody sing sometimes, we can wonder whether we should remain being convicted, because what it does to somehow, it breaks us down. We need to hearing ourselves. Sometimes let me hear the other day, I was sick here, I was not even swallowing my spit well. A dime I didn't receive to say I should go, I should take treatment. But at least, thank God, I'm okay now, I'm up on my feet by the grace of God. Okay. Then somebody who was made and they came and showed ingratitude to the platform, to the cross. Then you want to say, to the person? But what kind of goodness is that? I think for me, Pastor, that there are so-called money that is waiting to pay you for what you've done is complete. I'm sorry for my expression, but it's asked straight to the higher degree, because they cannot even pay an inch of what you've done for them. But they will see it from them. They will see it before them. What good thing I know? Gradually, we're going to 2023. But we shall have wedding people, they're sitting around here, they'll be ungrateful passing around here with their students there, and we see how they will survive. That way, the homework is coming.
Thank you so much, Noah. Let's take Martina again. Martina, good morning.
Good morning, brother. Thank you for taking me. I listen to our religious advisor. That why always when leaders tell people they can be ungrateful to him. Because he's desperate for greatness. People that desperate for greatness, people always act ungrateful to them. And everything that leaders say today, it makes tears set in my eyes. Okay, because brother, I don't know much about the Quran, but God said in the Bible, God said in the Quran that if you call ungrateful people tomorrow, don't be surprised that they are not in hell. They're in hell, but they choose to answer you. Maybe they think that ungratefulness cannot tell somebody to hell. Most of the ungrateful people tomorrow, their home is nowhere but hell. Because somebody cannot see and make you who you are. Then you are to say you are man on your own. The one man will never happen. Don't forget about it. Tomorrow you may be a millionaire. But remember that person that gave you 10 cents to start that business that make you millionaire today. If that person is never going to give you 10 cents, $1 million you happy today, you are never going to happy. So I don't think what people will be ungrateful to people that help you, then you say you're not nothing. God destiny, you, but somebody will accept you too. God later and see say God destiny will be in your brain, you become who you want to. Okay. Somebody has to help you. In life, we need that for one another. And I want to say this, thank you for the heart that God gave you. Because me, I early daughter, my weakness is to forgive. I want to forgive people that want to let the wrong people. But I pray to God I get heart like you. And I don't even want your heart to say,
okay. Thank you.
Martina, full of it. No, but seriously, God had problem with the children of Israel for their ungratefulness. You know what made Moses not see the promised land? In the Bible, Moses got angry. Moses did everything for them. He took water all on the rock. Stay. They were ungrateful to God. Moses got angry. That's why Moses did not see his anger. That's right. So God does not like ingratitude. He turned his back on the children of Israel for ingratitude. Then, you got to be grateful. Somebody helps you. Do not forget. You don't have to be friends with them. If you decide to leave the COP or you decide to no longer be friends with Henry Costa, you don't have to go on Facebook and be attacking our institution and be cursing us. The very institution that helped you. The very institution that helped you, that lifted you up. Ingratitude, a guy in reward. Let's take some more calls. A guy pay. If somebody did wrong to, somebody, you and the person no longer friendly, you just go and keep quiet. Okay? You don't gotta be cussing the person. You gotta go and be attacking the person. Just go and keep quiet and not be bothered with the person anymore. That's all.
Okay. Let's take somebody from this WhatsApp number here. Sorry, I'm trying to get you through this morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Ali Kaba.
Yeah, Ali.
Good morning.
Yeah. I listened to Brother Costa the morning as I feel him. But, he just making himself, he just showing more way to give more opportunity for those burden to be talking to him. Because he showing a weak point to the burden. Forget about somebody. Ingratitude did not start today. It will not end today. It will happen to you again more than this. No need to be discussing it always. You just let it go and carry on what you're doing. Because you will just be giving the much corridor. They will just be attacking you because they know that they think I can hear you. When they go on Facebook, they talk about your institution.
No, that's not what helping me, man. You don't, Ali, stop that. You don't understand what hurts. That's not what hurts. All the people be attacking me, you think I can hurt me? Then I will not be in peace, or I would never have peace. Ali, that is not what hurts me. What hurts me is people who are close with you. People who are close with you, Librarian can say close to you. When you say close to you, it means different than close with you. Let me explain what close with you means. Close with you means when you have a relationship with somebody, you and the person are close. That's what then you say close with me. I am close with Boakai. You can say I'm close to Boakai. When you say close to Boakai, then that means you're talking about physical distance between you and Boakai. Let me explain that. I am close with Boakai. That means me and Boakai are close. That means we have a relationship that is tight. Now, when you say I'm close to Boakai, it means in a different sense, it means in a practical, physical sense, the concrete sense. That means Boakai and I are sitting next to each other. We are close to each other. But you see, in Liberia, we say, oh, there, that man is my close friend. Here we are. I'm close to that man. No, you're not close to him. You are close with him, not close to him. When you say close to him, you mean something completely different. Let us see them and say, oh man, I get my woman. I had a baby by her. No, it is very, 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 very wrong to say I had a child by her. She is not a baby producing machine. She's a human being. You had a baby with her, not by her. By her meaning like some kind of machine that produces child. No, you had a baby with her. You and her produced a living human being, an offspring. You can't say, oh, that girl, I said, I had a baby by her. No. That is condescending and it is wrong. And it's bad. Not only is it bad English, it is also condescending. So it's wrong on two fronts. So you can say, me and that man, I'm very close to that man. You're not very close to him. You are close with him. A good English, stand-up, proper English. I said that. I hope some people will listen and learn from that. You and somebody, you're not close to them. You are close with them. Thank you. Boya, why is the gentleman you say who wanted to call?
Yeah, I can put him through now.
Put it on.
Yeah, let me see. Okay. I'm trying to connect with him. I'm calling him now. His phone is ringing. Hello.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Morning, my brother.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, brother?
I'm okay. You are live on the Costa Show. Yesterday we talked about your letter that you sent to the ambassador there in London and the letter that they sent you. We just want you to give us a little brief history of what been happening between you and the ambassador there in London.
Well, I mean, at the moment there's nothing happening. But I left the embassy back in 2019 due to the harassment of the ambassador's husband, which was too much. I couldn't handle it anymore. I felt like the workplace became like prison, and I had to leave my position. I told the ambassador that I couldn't handle it anymore, to be honest, because there was too much harassment. I mean, you can't go to the toilet, you can't eat. There's a camera everywhere. You can't have a freedom movement inside the embassy. There was a lot of things that was going on. So, and then I explained to the ambassador, but she kind of ignored whatever was going on inside the embassy. And one of the day that we had, me and the ambassador husband, we had a big argument about some stuff. And then he started threatening me and calling me other stuff. And then I went to the ambassador and I told her what's going on. After that, she told me that she's gonna speak to him and it's not gonna happen again. She apologized to me. The next morning when I came back, she was trying to force me to apologize to him. And I said, I'm not gonna apologize to him because he's the one who was harassing me and cursing me for no reason.
So, was that the only thing you did by refusing to apologize to the ambassador's husband? Is that the only reason why she wanted to end your employment contract with the embassy?
That was the reason, yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. She accused you in that letter that you brushed past her husband. Did you hit him? How did that happen, really? Did you hit him? Did you shove him? Did you mean to run into him? What exactly happened?
And
I was sitting in my office, and then they came to. I was in charge of the. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you are live. Go ahead.
I was in charge of the other embassy vehicles, the keys, anything, maintenance, whatsoever that was going on with the vehicles. So I used to keep the keys with me in the office. And then what happened was that the man husband came to me and he asked me one of the keys. Well, I was given to him that I put my mobile phone, I think, top of the new carpets that they bought, I think. And then he started telling me, don't put the mobile phone top of my carpet. And I told him, sir, sorry, I mean, my mobile phone is not going to damage your carpets. Anyway, you're going to put on the floor. And he started shouting at me. I'm not Liberian. I'm from East Africa. I'm not Liberian. I have nothing to do with Liberian.
Yeah, people were asking whether you are a Liberian. That's very good. So you are from East Africa, right?
I'm not Liberian. I work embassy of Liberia, but I'm not Liberian.
All right, thank you. Well, folks,
from East Africa, right?
Yeah, I'm from East Africa, yeah.
All right, so you were not hired under Liberian law because you are not a Liberian. You were hired in the UK. Is that where you were hired?
I'm hired by as a law as a UK, as a European citizen, as a European law.
So you were hired under UK law as a UK citizen.
That's correct.
Now, has the ambassador settled you? Have you been compensated for the time spent?
Can you repeat that again, please?
Have the ambassador?
Yeah,
have you been paid for the time spent?
To be honest, I'm still waiting my money until now. They promised me they're gonna pay me, but they haven't paid me until now. My holidays, I worked in the embassy for more than 1 year and a half. I just had only 6 days as a holiday. The rest I've been refused to take my holidays because of the due of the work that she had.
Now, let me ask you a question. This situation of your experience with the ambassador's husband, is it commonplace? Does it happen while you were there? Did it happen to other staff, Liberian and non-Liberian staff? Did they share a similar experience such as yours?
Let me tell you one thing. I mean, everybody that works in the embassy, they're scared because they're Liberian citizens. They're diplomats. They can't talk back to ambassador.
So they are intimidated because they are Liberian citizens, but you are not afraid because you are not a Liberian. You are a British citizen.
That's right.
I see. Now I understand. Because, I mean, when I saw your letter refusing to apologize to the ambassador for supposedly broaching past her husband, I mean, I was like, this guy has balls. But I understand now. So you mean the Liberian staffers work and live under fear? Is that it?
I can't hear you. Can you repeat that again?
He's asking if the Liberian
going back and forth with the phone, man.
Live under fear.
But let me ask you, Baga, why are you doing the phone like that? You take it to one place, you take it back.
Discuss about whatever issue that they had.
The mesa is small and we have no space for connecting the phone. Yeah, go ahead.
We gotta do something about that.
I mean, we were just as a work colleagues. I mean, we were not discussing about whatever issue that we're going through. But all I know was that they had an issue of payment every month, like everyone else.
Okay.
So you mean the salaries don't come on time?
One of the worst reasons that my problem was my salary. Every month I have to beg for my salary every month. And I'm a family man. I have kids to feed. I have a rent to pay.
Wow. You have to beg for a salary every month.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you very much, sir. And keep us posted.
Okay. He left already.
Now, folks, there you have it. This man is of East African heritage, but he is a British citizen. Worked at the embassy, managed the embassy's fleet of vehicles, and he was a driver to the ambassador. And the ambassador's husband is a bad man. So is she, according to everything we've heard. She accused this man of brushing past her husband, and she ordered him to apologize to her husband. He refused, as he said, and so she got angry and she terminated his contract. He said, well, to hell with you. He's a British citizen. He doesn't care. But you heard him say, one thing that was striking is that the Liberian staffers, the Liberian diplomats at the embassy live in fear of the ambassador and her husband. You heard him also say that they have cameras installed everywhere. Cameras installed. People are living under fear. Yeah. Amen. The things people live, Liberia, I swear to God. You're working for your country abroad. The ambassador treats you badly. You see, it's just so sad. It's just so sad. The thing hurts me. It's so sad. I pray one day Liberia will have a professional working environment where people can work freely. Of course, people can be free and they can work under a conducive environment and no harassment and intimidation and all that kind of stuff. Oh my God, this is just sad, 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 sad. Well, the people that will be there. Liberians know how to live under fear. That one there, I trust them. They know how to live under fear. They know how to endure people's bad ways toward them. They will live under this until the woman's time is over. I know our people, they will be there. They will be there for a long time. Well, but our time is up.
The last time we talked about this student in Morocco situation, his father got in touch with me, and over the weekend I visited him in Gardnersville. He explained about his son's situation, that there is some problem with him. Now he's at a hospital because his son been facing some little problem upstairs. Before he could even leave from here to Liberia, they've been experiencing that. So it's not anything like people trying to wish on him X, Y, and Z. But his son, they've been experiencing that before he could go, and he's there with his brother. His brother is a medical doctor, so now he's at a hospital. He just wanted us to know that. So he contacted me, and he wanted us to put it out there too also.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it, folks. Yeah.
Then we hang up. We need to go get those things and commence the distribution of the rice across the 10 mosques and the cow for you guys, huh? Give me a call by the time we hang up. Our VCO is there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Bye-bye.